Assalamu alaikum dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to our Dawah series where we answer the top 50 questions and common misunderstandings about Islam. Let's look at question number 28 in this series. A very important question and a very interesting topic. Why does Islam oppose homosexuality? Where is freedom of choice? In the West today, homosexuality and lesbianism have come to be seen as an alternative lifestyle subject to personal preference. It is no longer considered an abnormality that requires restraint and treatment and is being actively promoted by its adherents and their sympathizers as a legitimate way of life. Arguments in favor of tolerance towards same-sex relationship are based on the assumption that homosexual behavior is biologically based and not merely learned from society. Islam considers homosexuality to be the result of human choice. Human beings are not robots that do only what they are programmed to do. They choose how to behave and God holds them responsible for their choices. It is inconceivable that God would have made some people homosexuals then declare it a punishable crime. To accept such a proposition is to suggest that God is unjust. Inclinations can exist within humans toward a variety of natural acts and unnatural ones such as rape, pedophilia, or bestiality. These inclinations may arise from the media influence or direct contact, but it does not mean that free rein should be given to them. Muslims are under obligation to control and overcome such inclinations in obedience to their Almighty God. It should be noted that Islam did not introduce anti-gay legislation to the world. The texts of the Torah are replete with clear condemnation of such practices, but among the things foretold by the Prophet of Islam is this: immorality will not appear among a people to the extent that they publicize it, but that painful diseases will spread among them which were not known to their predecessors. Now, in today's world, sexually transmitted diseases are steeply on the rise in permissive societies, in particular HIV, AIDS, which causes loss of acquired immunity and usually leads to death. The early spread of AIDS was first observed among homosexual communities. Later, it entered the heterosexual community through so-called bisexuals as well as blood transfusions and intravenous drug usage, and now it continues to spread among promiscuous heterosexuals. AIDS remains incurable and infections continue to increase in gay and bisexual men who accounted for more than half of HIV infection in 2006. Islamic teachings emphasize the distinction between male and female. Islam instructs parents to separate their children in their beds by the age of 10 in order to avoid sexual experiences which may result from childhood experimentation. Such experiences are often reinforced by contacts in school or through abuse from perverted adults. Islam also encourages early marriage in order to facilitate lawful sexual relations for young people as soon as possible and keep them away from unlawful and unnatural ones. Now, this itself clears the whole concept. Hope I've answered the question. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair.